Ridley. Right. That's so you know. Welcome to the 41st meeting of the Honolulu Liquor Commission. Please turn off your cell phones, and when addressing the commission, please say and spell your name clearly and speak into the microphone. Calling agenda item number 1, application number 25-00621 from Zetong Inc.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Commission members. Technical appearing for the applicant. To my right, Shugo, SHUGO Mizutani, MIZUTANI. He's the Director of Finance. We have no changes.
Ms. Harai.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 1 written protest, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the March 19th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Commissioner Kunda prior to the public hearing.
Okay, is there anyone who would like to testify either for or against this applicant? Okay, seeing none. Commissioners, any questions?
I have no questions. I just got one, if you don't mind. On the floor plan, basement level plan,
Yes,
there's a storage room there.
yes,
Imagine you're storing alcohol.
yes,
And
that's,
that,
yes,
that dotted line, that's like a hallway or something like that?
yes,
Okay,
which we have to connect it.
and you transport it, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, no other questions. Make a motion to approve application number 25-00621.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-00621. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 2, application number 25-01548, Electrolab Foundation.
Good afternoon, Chair and Vice Chairs. My name is Claire Lee, CLARALEE, and this is Josh Leong, JOSHLEONG.
That's correct. Good afternoon, Commissioners.
Ms. Wright.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This matter was continued from the May 7th meeting. Public hearing kept open. This application has received 0 written protests, 0 letters in support. You have received a copy of the supplemental investigative report with respect to changes or corrections made to the affidavit of mailing, which were made on Wednesday and filed with us on May 6th. So as of today, the requirements that pursuant to HRS 28157C, that the affidavit of mailing must be on file for 7 business days have been met. Accordingly, applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And I'll further note that the error on the affidavit of mailing was an understatement of the percentage of mail out made as opposed to an overstatement.
Okay, noted. Commissioners, questions?
I have no questions. So, make a motion to approve application number 25-01548.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-01548. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. All right.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 3, application number 25-01673, Vintage Barbershop.
Afternoon, Chair,
Oh,
Commissioners. Stephanie Popa here, representing Vintage Barbershop LLC. To my right is Mr. Aaron Fune, FUNE. He is the owner operator.
okay. Ms. Wright.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. This application has received 1 written protest, 0 letters in support. Applicant has met statutory requirements for the submission of this application. And for the record, a summary of the March 19th preliminary hearing testimony was provided to Commissioner Kunda prior to the public hearing.
Okay, is there anyone who'd like to testify either for or against this applicant? Seeing none, commissioners, any questions?
I have no questions. Motion to approve application number 25-01673.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 25-01673. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you. Calling agenda item number 4, application number 26-01821-1 to 26-01821-122, the Ritz Carlton Hotel Company LLC. Vote.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chair, members of the commission. Robert Uyoka on behalf of Ritz-Carlton Hotel Company. Present to my right is Lulu Mataya. First name Louou, last name Mataya. She is the Director of Finance. We have no changes to the investigator's report. We did submit a neighborhood board notification proof of mailing to the Liquor Commission. We did operate on the previous 1-year special with no issues.
Okay, and so we'll hear all about your requested fee reduction and the reasons for any delays. Okay,
I can actually, if we call that one number 16, I'm happy to.
we'll call it after.
Okay.
This. Yeah. Okay. Commissioners, any questions?
None.
None.
No, wait.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-01821-1 to 26-01821-122 inclusive.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01821-1 to 26-01821-122 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
And then calling out of order, agenda item number 16, request number 26-01835, the Ritz Carlton Hotel, the LLC.
Robert Uyoka on behalf of the Ritz-Carlton Hotel Company. Present to my right, Lulu Mataya. She is the Director of Finance. At this time, I'd like to request for the request for fee reduction to be withdrawn. We
Withdrawn?
did have, yes, at the time we filed it, the application wasn't really moving, but since then they did 2 site inspections. So we're happy with the progress. The ball is actually in our court right now.
Oh,
So I cannot in good faith ask for a fee reduction when
Oh.
we're waiting on something for us. So I'd
this
like
might be the first one of his. Thank you.
no,
Yeah.
if we could withdraw that, we'd appreciate the commission.
I think we have to make a motion.
Yes.
Make a motion to withdraw request number 26-01835.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve withdrawal of request number 26-01835. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is withdrawn.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 5, applications number 26-01822-1 to 26-01822-28 from 17A Productions LLC. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon, commissioners. My name is Angelina Khan, KHAN, member of 17A Productions LLC.
Okay, commissioners, any questions?
So this is just the same for the luau that's kind of going on that,
Yes, it's for the
Coral Creek,
ongoing
correct.
luau event, yes.
okay.
And we have the same noted testimony in opposition.
It's not in the board package, so,
I think it was.
okay,
There, it's in the note.
yeah, there it is, okay.
You want to say anything to the testimony in opposition? I always ask you this question.
I haven't
because
seen it, but,
It's kind of the same, yeah. I'll send it to you.
I tried to email it.
Okay.
oh, thank you.
Yeah, you may keep that.
Okay,
And we receive it, I think, every single time you come. in
yeah,
front of us.
yeah, this is regarding an ongoing feud between this person and the owners of the luau, which we have nothing to do with, so.
Commissioners,
Yeah.
any other questions?
No, I have no questions.
No.
Make a motion to approve application numbers 26-01822-1 to 26-01822-28 inclusive.
Second. It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01822-1, 26-01822-28 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application. Calling agenda item number 6, application number 26-01873, Michael Gray. Hello.
Good afternoon, Chairperson. My name is Michael Gray, Gray.
My name is Duke Kemper.
Let's see, want to walk us through your event?
Yes, so our event is at the Capitol Mall.
Yes. Hawaii State Museum is this gonna be the first Latin festival that we put together.
Okay, and then my only kind of comment, because that's an easy place to do events, is your liquor area is very oddly drawn. I think it'll be difficult to enforce area.
The liquor area is gonna be on the second.
Yeah, second floor. I wasn't, my
Oh.
drawing was just, so I.
That's super imposition in
Yeah,
the air.
that's what- in the air,
Okay,
yeah.
I was like,
The second
oh,
floor,
that's gonna be really hard to do.
Yeah, so there's just only two entrances, so only 21 up on the second floor.
Okay,
Yeah.
now I understand. No, that-
You have security?
Yes. we do.
Yes,
What type of security?
We have Paradise Protection. They've worked with that venue a few times.
So all ages, 500 attendees? How are you
We're expecting,
identifying them?
we do have wristbands for the 21s.
Yeah.
Or
We have
For the-
wristbands.
for the
For the
21.
21.
for
No,
21 and over?
correct.
So is that second floor gonna be open?
No,
no,
we're
just
just,
21 and up, yeah, second floor.
Okay.
we're
So
gonna have a security guard right by
at the
stairs.
elevators?
Right, to monitor that.
There's an elevator and the stairs, the two entrances.
Right, familiar with that, that's what I was asking.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Follow-up question with that, so the banding, will you be banding when they first come in, or will you be banding when they either go up to the second floor or on their progressive way up?
We'll ban them when they first come in, but we're gonna check their ID additionally when they come to the second floor.
Okay,
So there's two levels of checking.
okay. And so how many so the second floor, since it's going to be only for 21 and over, correct?
Yes,
How many people are you looking for that space up there to be equivalent to? Because currently you're saying you're gonna have individuals that will include minors under the age of 21.
Mhm.
And then the upstairs is going to be 21 and over.
Mhm.
So how many people are going to fit in that space up there?
It's a pretty big space. It can fit about 1,000 people.
Okay. Okay, and so additionally, downstairs, there's gonna be other activities going on, because if you're saying it's 21 and over, obvious, right, 21 and over up there and anyone can get in. Obviously downstairs is going to be other activities going on, correct?
yes.
Okay. Make sure that you notify your guards, even though I know you're gonna be checking ID again. Let's just make sure they are watching to make sure people are not sending bands back and forth.
Right.
Yes,
To
sir.
send individuals up, even though they haven't really been checked. You're gonna check them again, but let's watch for that.
Right.
Okay,
And alcohol will only be consumed on the second floor?
yes.
Okay.
I have no other questions.
Good.
Motion to approve application number 26-01873.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01873. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. All right,
Thank you.
good luck.
Thank you.
Calling agenda item number 8, application number 26-01939-1. The 26
I think it's 7,
-7.
sorry.
Oh.
Did I get that numbering wrong?
I made a little jump. Calling agenda item number 7, application number 26-01900-1 to 26-01900-5, Village Events LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon, Chair and members of the Commission. My name is Kevin Yu, Kevinyu, and I am a partner of Village Events LLC.
And this is your Pearl Ridge.
Parking lot.
Night market, yes.
Questions? Like, this is, you do this.
This is like.
This is
like-
ongoing.
How many, yeah, this is,
Yeah, we're
how
coming
many
up.
have you done so far on this one? Quite a bit, right?
Yes, so we're coming up on our 3rd year total,
Okay.
but since moving to the new space, it'll be about almost a year now.
Okay.
Or, yeah, almost a year.
Right.
No issues at that.
No issues, no. We have security monitor and we have a barricaded system that they go around and patrol as well.
I have no questions.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-01900-1 to 26-01900-5 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01900-1 to 26-01900-5. Inclusive, any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 8, application number 26-01939-1, 26-01939-30. Golden Reyes, DBA The Hawaii Shop. Hello.
Hi, my name's Roldan Reyes, doing business as the Hawaii Shop.
Yep, off to house.
yeah, okay.
Thanks. Okay. Commissioners, questions?
I have no questions.
How long have you been pending public hearing?
I think almost a year now. So we have a public hearing on July. Scheduled in July.
And you're aware of the,
So that's the next item,
oh, thank you.
number 17. That'll be the next item, so hold off.
Okay. 8, 9.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, am I in the wrong one?
Yep.
Yes, I am. My bad.
Okay. Then I'll ask again.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. We do have a fee reduction program for these special licenses that you may be eligible. Thank you. All right. Commissioners, questions? No questions.
I have none.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-01939-1, 26-01939-30 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve applications number 26-01939-1 to 26-01939-30 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Thank you. Calling agenda item number 9, applications number 26-02015-1 to 26-02015-105.
Thank
At ease Hawaii LLC.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Commissioner Stephanie Kobe representing the applicant. To my right is Mr. Ezekiel Infiel, Infiel. He is the owner operator. And we're applying for the specials because we haven't got word about an inspection or anything yet.
Okay, and so, do you know where you are in line and all of that kind of stuff?
I believe our application went in somewhere around September, I believe it was accepted. And I believe he was in August. So we are getting close to having our stuff looked at.
and I apologize, I was saying that we would try to get this, put in when we get your requests, so that we have this pre-done. And I'm sorry, and a small disclosure, I go to their establishment on a semi-regular basis.
That's good. That means the food is good, so. Right.
So, okay,
Awesome.
all right. Commissioners, questions?
Yeah. When was the last contact you had with the investigator or examiner?
The investigator, the last time I heard from them was in, I want to say September, and it was when we were starting to get the standalone, the temps in order. I had asked at the time where we were at in the process, and he said, you're pretty far back. So this investigator goes by months, so he just says, I'm in September submissions, and it's now February or whatever, and so I assume that there kind of really isn't a point to discussing it anymore. I just say, okay, well, you'll let us know. He's very good. They're very good about letting us know when we're up and when they're investigating things, stuff like that.
So on your side, everything is done. It's all on.
Yes, we're just simply waiting. We're actually waiting for the initial investigation, or sorry, the initial inspection. After the inspection is usually our first hearing, and then we go from there. So now it's just applying for the specials
Right.
to cover us.
And other questions? All right.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-02015-1 to 26-02015-105 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-02015-1 to 26-02015-105 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
All right, calling out of order, agenda item number 17, request number 26-02025, Eddie's Hawaii LLC.
Thank you very much, Chairman, Devin Ikoba representing the applicant. To my right is Mr. Ezekiel Infiel, INFIEL. He's the owner operator. This is for request to utilize the program.
Yes, okay.
Okay, so this question my question is not actually going to be for you, but I would like to know if the licensing investigating supervisor can provide where they are in the query for that investigator. Because I'd like to know versus what months it was, if we know. If we don't, then I would ask for a report at a later date.
Supervisor Investigator Daniel Salto, out of 45 applications, there are currently 23rd.
Okay,
Oh,
not bad then.
Moving on.
That's better than I was thinking. Thank you. Okay, at least we all know.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
all right,
That was my only question.
good. Questions?
Motion to approve request number 26-02025.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 26-02025. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is.
Thank you very much.
Calling agenda item number 10, applications number 26-02030-1 to 26-02030-105. Hawaii Craft Mead Company, LLC. Hello.
Good afternoon. My name is Yuki Uzuhashi, Yuki Uzuhas.
All right. Let's see. Questions, because I have some. So you have a small craft producer hub application, but now you're moving on to the specials?
Well, we've submitted that's our main application that we submitted in October last year.
Uh-huh.
And we've signed the lease already, and we're moving into actual location. Construction is done. So we're applying for this special while we wait for our permanent license to come.
But you can't make mead, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
So we have another license up in Waihawa. That's our production facility.
Okay.
And we've been producing meat for already 5 years up in Waihawa location. And we've been wanting to have our tasting room in town area. So that's why we applied for another location application for.
Okay. Questions?
I don't have any.
Motion to approve application numbers 26-02030-1 to 26-02030-105 inclusive.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-02030-1, 26-02030-105 inclusive. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you so much.
Hold on. Calling agenda item number 11, application number 26-02065, Jesus Ramos.
Thank you, Mr. Chair and Commissioners. We received a communication from the applicant requesting rescheduling to the May 21st meeting. No action needed.
Calling agenda item number 12, application number 26-01978, HSI Honolulu Joint Venture Company.
Good afternoon, Chairman Hong, and Commissioners. Drew Chikawa representing HSI Honolulu Joint Venture Company. Present to my right is its Director of Operations, Mr. Chris Katahiro. We have no changes to the investigative report.
Okay. Commissioners, questions?
I have no questions.
Motion to approve application number 26-01978.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01978. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved. Calling it agenda item number 13, application number 26-01981, HSI Honolulu Joint Venture Company. Hello.
Drew Chikawa representing HSI Honolulu Joint Venture Company. To my right is its Director of Operations, Chris Katahiro, and we have no changes to the investigative report.
There's any questions?
I have no questions.
Motion to approve application number 26-01981.
Second.
Been moved and seconded to approve application number 26-01981. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The application is approved.
Thank you.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 14, request number 26-02268, Uma Spear LLC. Okay.
She could sit on the left, and I think Mr. Kyuchi is gonna provide some interpretive assistance, because this has been a long-standing issue with us.
Aloha, Chairman. My name is Debbie Eichelberger, Debbie, last name Eichhelberger.
All right, thank you.
Good afternoon, members of the Commission. Keith Kyuchi representing Randall Spear.
Okay. And this is to serve as authorized agent.
So-
go ahead.
I was just going to say, so this has kind of been going on for quite a while, so.
This is my 11th year coming in to ask to be the active agent so I can renew the license.
Okay, so I guess if either party could shed some light on either how long this may continue to go or what we're looking at it as there.
I
just ask.
gave the information. We just went to a jury trial.
Okay.
On the K1s, and I saw the papers in court of July of 2025 that all the appeals have been worn out, that they can't take me to court anymore on the issue of the ownership. And during the jury trial, I'm 100% member manager.
I respectfully disagree with that last comment. What the jury found is that Mr. Spear is not a member, which goes contrary to Judge Yim's arbitration award, which I've attached, which shows Mr. Spear as a 25% owner, which creates an issue because, as I fully disclosed, Mr. Spear has a felony record. So our position, so this has been in limbo for 12 years. The previous listed member of Uma Spear LLC was Dan Jeffers. If you look at Judge Yim's arbitration award, Dan Jeffers has a 0 interest, Mr. Spear has a 25% interest, and Ms. Eichelberger has a 75% interest.
Okay.
So we don't have an objection if she renews the authorized agent, but we think that the appropriate members should be listed, and it's not Dan Jeffers, hasn't been so in basically 12 years.
So more, this is just a request to allow Ms. Eichelberger to stay as an authorized agent so the license can be renewed.
However, we consent under certain conditions because we think the time is appropriate since our appeals have been expired to put Mr. Spear on the license.
Okay. Yeah.
I am fighting to keep it that I'm 100% member manager. I make all the calls. I do everything. He's no part of the active on paper of anything with it except for a K1. And I would like to keep it that way and go forward.
Okay.
But the main thing is let's get the active agent so I can renew the license to go forward.
So I'm going, the commission may go into an executive session.
Before you do,
You have questions, if anybody else has questions.
Yeah,
like-
do you guys want a quick summary, from any council?
I'm just. My question and concern is, if Judge Jim as the arbitrator made this final ruling of 75-25, what is to be disputed after that?
That's kind of my point.
I mean, I did read Judge Jim's conclusion. And I mean, it would seem 75-25, so it's either at this point, you would have to take over the 25% to get 100%.
He
But
will
that's not
never
on
do
the
that.
table here.
He will never do, and I will speak of something before all this came about. When I came in here in 2010 with Arnold Green and I got accepted.
Well, I think the
And
matter is,
no, but I'm just saying, I went through all that because of under Randall Spear's direction, he made a point of Arnold Green not to come back into the office and turn in the paperwork that you guys approved me. And all he did was he made a point of doing King's Pub and not Arnold to make this nice and messy and very costly.
understood, but I think,
And I know you don't want Randall Spear.
well,
I don't want
I'm just
Randall Spear.
looking very objectively at Judge Yim's arbitration.
75-25, but he's not a member manager. And Judge Yim made a point of saying that because he knows he can't be an owner on a liquor license of 25%. So that's his point of, I feel, and if I knew I needed Kawada, my lawyer, I would have asked them to come in. I just thought I was just gonna get the active agent, go through, then you guys can listen to them on where the paperwork, where all this stuff. I mean, I've been doing my taxes, I've been doing everything.
So, I provided a copy of the letter to Mr. Kawada. Mr. Kawada has known about this since Tuesday, told him this is on the agenda. If the commission wants to continue this to another date, like 2 weeks from now, I think that might be appropriate.
All right, now,
Now,
any
yeah,
other
okay.
questions before we?
No, but I hear Mr. Kyuchi.
Yeah, so do I.
So do I. Okay, the commission may go into an executive session for the following reasons. Pursuant to the Hawaii Revised Statute, section 92-4 and subsection 92-5A4, to consult with the board's attorney on questions and issues in a matter pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities, and relating to agenda item number 14. Request number 26-02268. I'll entertain a motion to go into an executive session for this purpose.
So moved. Second.
Okay, we are moving into executive session. Okay, we are back from executive session. We're discussing the complications of the situation that we find ourselves in. I would ask.
Can you speak up for me, please?
Sure.
We have closed caption and that
Oh,
was nice.
okay. Is that better? Can you hear me?
Yes, it-
Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, so we came back from executive session. We discussed the complications of this issue. I'm going to invite my vice chair to explain what motion we're about to make. You can both comment on it, and then we will follow through with the motion.
Okay, so Ms. Eichelberger, my motion is going to be the following. We are going to, we're gonna make a motion to approve your request to extend, your authorized agent for 1 year for the sole purpose of executing the licensed, for renewal. What that means for us is during this year, your council and Mr. Kiuchi need to work together to clean up the ownership of this license. Because next year, if you come back and it's not cleaned up, you might get a different response from this commission.
Can I ask a question then?
So we're gonna give you and Mr. Kiuchi the opportunity
Right.
to respond. But that's what we're viewing as a commission. Go ahead. What is your question or what is your
Well,
response?
so you're gonna let me be the active agent and then the hashing of the whole thing. I want to ask, with me being 75%, I am 75% of the owner. We're fighting over about not wanting the 25% inactive with me at all. It sounds like I don't want to go another year on, I mean, I'm gonna do this. But can I sell with the approval of my landlord? Cause he won't take him.
So we're
That's,
not-
they
those
evicted
those
him
issues
out.
are way beyond the scope of
Okay.
just the
Yeah.
issue in
Okay.
front of us.
I was just trying to get,
The issue in front of us is solely the
Got it.
ability to
Okay.
renew for
all
next
right,
year.
I'm just trying to figure out how to
Okay,
end it.
and so we all have a lot of reservations about
Yeah.
that, but this is,
Yeah.
I think, a way to move forward without kind of locking people in. And I would invite, is that your question? Because I would invite Mr. Kiuchi to then comment on this approach.
I think it's a rational approach.
Okay,
And I think it makes sense. The commission is basically saying, get your act together in a year. But not at the sacrifice of the license, and that's rational.
yes.
Because our other view is if we go opposite of this, right, the license might lapse.
Yeah.
And then the license has a problem because is it cleaned up? And then you'd have to start all over again, putting you in a queue that we're already behind in.
Right.
So we don't want to do that. But we also don't want to say that currently what's going on for the last 20 years or so, or 15, 16 years, is what needs to be done. Because ultimately, there's also a ruling that's happened that you folks need to work out as a group, because that's not our end. We're just allowing it to be you to renew the license solely for that purpose. That's why we're looking to grant this request.
And
Got it.
we all, well, I know myself, I have reservations about this whole situation and that it will be reflected in my vote. Because next year, when this comes up, those reservations might be fully realized and not favorable to granting any relief in this fashion.
I might add too, that within this time frame, however you can resolve.
I'm not trying to be rude. Move your hands from your mouth. I am wearing hearing aids. That's one of the things Kawada asked me to work on because it's part of how I got screwed. So I'm asking you, can you move your hand from your mouth and then I can read your lips along with trying to hear you.
All right. So along with this, the idea is that you have this time frame in which to clean up the ownership records and have the Liquor Commission's records current and updated by the time this year expires. So whether you do it in 2 or 3 months, or you do it in 6 to 9 months, that is between you, your counsel, and Mr. Kiuchi. Is
An
that okay?
interesting question. Are you gonna accept Randall Spear as a 25% member?
This is premature and out of our league.
Right.
Out of our jurisdiction right now. Okay, that is between the two parties to work out.
But we are saying we expect this to be cleaned up when we approach licensing for next year to have clean ownership for the person or entity that is going to represent as the agent.
Got it.
Okay, so with all of that said, my motion will be to approve your request for a one-year extension to be the authorized agent for the sole purpose of renewing the license. With with our stipulation that you need to work during this year to clean up the license ownership with your counsel as well as Mr. Kiyuchi.
Second.
So it's been moved and seconded to approve granting of authorized agent for the sole purpose of renewal. The chair votes with reservations.
I concur. I vote with the chair reservations.
Vote aye.
Aye.
Okay, 2 ayes, 2 reservations. The motion carries.
Thank you.
Certainly. All right, calling agenda item number 15, thank you. 90-day review. Wait, did I miss something?
No,
Number 15.
90-day review of operations.
Oh, Allegrini, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, got it, yeah, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Kenneth Lou appearing by Allegrini Mozzarella Limited. To my right, Pasquale, Pasquale, Allegrini, Allegrini. He's the principal of the corporation.
Okay,
We've been at this for 90 days. No problems.
okay, that, and you know, I kind of apologize for having to bring you guys in, but the granting of these huge blocks, right, of special license doesn't have the same level of review, and we want
Yes.
to make sure that the public has a chance to weigh in, and I'm glad this is going, and I hope it goes well, and at least from my point of view. Great, I don't know, anyone?
No, I mean, I think. One question I'll ask is, I know we do these because of where you are in the queue. Do you know where you are in the queue for licensing?
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. I just was wondering, have you had any contact with licensing on any steps of where we're gonna be at?
I have, there's been no request for us to submit anything further. We're just waiting for our time to come up.
Okay. Okay, so do we have to make any motions? It's
No,
just
this is
a
just-
review, right?
Yeah, because we're kind of granting these huge.
Yeah, no, it's a long period of time. We just wanna, I think we're trying to figure out, as we've said, right, we're working with figuring out licensing. And so I think an idea is to see where things pan out after 90 days, just so that we have a way.
So we will not reschedule us, okay,
Yeah,
got it. got
There's
it,
no
got
need
it.
to reschedule.
All right,
For the
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
all right,
Thank you.
thank you very much. Let's see, we already did.
18.
Thank you. Calling agenda item number 18, request number 26-02054, Tropics, HI. Hey.
Yeah, good afternoon, members of the commission, Keith Kiyuchi for the applicant. This license was submitted August 8, 2025, deficiencies corrected by September 2nd, 2025. The second temp ran out on May 5th, 2026. You granted the special license last week. We're number 12 in the queue. So there is one issue, I think Investigator Sato and I actually talked about, is what parcel this is on, but in all other respects, I think the application is complete. There are no other issues, and that's just the wait time. So.
Okay. I have no questions on mine.
Motion excuse me, to approve request number 26-02054.
Second.
Then moved and seconded to approve request number 26-02054. Nays or reservations, seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Okay, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Calling agenda item number 19, request number 26-02080. Mr. Luke, or is that somebody else?
Number 19.
19?
It's Wayne.
On behalf of, oh.
I thought you were gonna take him out of order, so I thought I was the last.
He almost beat you to the chair.
Be the last one in this.
My Vietnamese is a little, I don't know how to pronounce. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay. Okay, we're not into this. Alright.
That's enough for me, but.
It's spelled.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, so this is just a request to waive the rule for the 5 days, right? For a new license. Okay,
All right.
let's go.
Ended.
Let's go. I have no other questions.
Motion to approve request number 2080.
Yes, I second.
That's been moved and seconded to approve request number 26-0280. Any days of reservations, seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved.
Good job.
They're all coming in with the cube.
Yeah.
Cube getting.
You should not ask you where the queue they are in the queue, you know what I mean? They're close to the coma because he's left already.
Mr. Dakota, request number 26-02094 on behalf of SG Paul LLC.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, Commissioners. Dominic Togo, representing my client. What a made my day. Thank you.
So it's like same question. This is just a request to waive the 5 days to sign or put it into a license, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have no other questions.
Are the laughs while we do this gonna come up in like the?
I'm sure it will. So
I'm gonna be in trouble.
it's all right. He don't know his client's name, so it'd be more trouble.
Okay.
Motion. Motion to approve request number 26-02094.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded to approve request number 26-02094. Any nays or reservations? Seeing none, I also vote aye. The request is approved. Great, thank you. Well, that was a nice.
It's
little-
gonna be like-
That's
That's a nice palate cleanser for me.
Calling agenda item number 21, commission, the HRS section 92-2.5B, 1BB, presentation of findings and recommendations from the rule amendment permitted interaction group. The public hearing was closed on 1/25, 1/15/26. And so we will do the presentation. We have are we bringing that? Oh, okay, Mr. Rai.
Yeah, I was just gonna just say a couple of words. I'm not sure how the commission wants to handle this, just for the record. With respect to this proposed rule amendment packet, public hearing was closed January 15, 2026, so no further testimony should be taken. This particular item is not decision making. We will schedule decision making for the May 21st meeting. We have provided a table with respect to items that were identified in terms of public testimony at the public hearing, with recommendations from administration in terms of commission response, which are not binding on the commission. And you're obviously you're the decision makers with respect to rules and are free to adopt or follow or reject recommendations that we have made. And this is your opportunity to discuss public testimony that was submitted, if you so choose, a proposed response or recommendations, and to hear the recommendations from the rule amendment permitted interaction group. I will be listening very carefully to your discussion because then that will help me form the template for decision making that will be scheduled for the May 21st meeting. So I know that the chair has comments that he wants to make with respect to a specific item. I'd be happy to entertain questions with respect to anything on the table. I wasn't really planning on reading through them all, and that was part of the purpose of providing the table, so you wouldn't have to listen to me talk through them. But if you've got any questions with respect to a specific item, be happy to address those.
And it's the recommendation of the permitted interaction group to accept your recommendations on this table with the addition that I will speak for the permitted interaction group on 382.1-38 hours of operation on the class 10 special. So why don't we go through any of the non-permitted interaction group or any of the commissioners to comment on the other items in the table, if you have any comments.
Then,
No, I have none.
Okay, so I will take some time to address the class 10 item. Hold on, let me bring up my notes. And I think we might have some visuals for this. Or no? All right, and so just as a guiding principle, I wanted to restate our philosophy that we stated at the symposium, and that the commission actively champions the success of our licensed community. But we're resolute in enforcing statutes and rules to protect public health and safety. Providing flexibility of the class 10 licenses for businesses to experiment different operating model aligns with our philosophy to build on the commitments outlined. For example, during the last legislative session, we attempted to add both off-premise sales and to ensure for-profit entities are eligible for class 10 licenses. And so these are the types of efforts we're trying to make as a commission. With respect to statutory authority, it's clear in HRS section 281-17 that we have the authority to fix the times of the class 10, which we are exercising in this rule. But this rule isn't standalone, right? It's important to see it within its perspective. And it's actually a narrowing of the authority granted in Rule 382-38.21, because that rule in and of itself, the extension or curtailment of hours of business, applies across the entire class. And that would be too broad an authority to issue all at once for a holiday or special day. And so by encouraging this rule amendment within the class 10 itself, which is handled on a case-by-case basis, we're actually narrowing that authority, and we will put reasonable restrictions as allowed within our rules. There was another concern that Act 89 of 2022 in the cabaret licenses, it had geographic restrictions listed in it. And I think that is something that we should take into consideration. It's a bit too late to put into these rules to make modifications of the rules, but we can consider it at a later time. It's the authority of this commission and of future commissions to exercise our best judgment with respect to time and place of granting licenses. And staffing was one of the other issues which we try to address, I believe, on a weekly basis. It is very important to us, but codifying authority is separate from the consideration of the staffing itself. We would, again, utilize our authority, and I have every confidence in this and future commissions to exercise good judgment to take all factors into consideration when granting licenses, including staffing. And so with this, the permitted interaction group recommends taking the amendment as is. All right. And so I think that is it. We don't make a motion on this. This is just for consideration.
Right. Unless there's further discussion, the commission wants to conduct either an open session or an executive session. I believe the permitted interaction group has fulfilled its responsibilities and will be dissolved.
And so decision-making is next week. on this.
Yes. So we did receive a communication from Senator Carol Fukunaga with respect to suspending decision-making. But I believe that would need to be addressed next week as opposed to today.
Okay.
Because there are some considerations in her suggestion because she basically because public hearing has been closed is kind of the problem. And between now and next week, I guess we'll consult with Corporation Counsel and possibly make recommendations in terms of how to respond to this request.
Okay. That's it.
Two eggs in a row that have been dissolved.
All right.
Yeah. So I think we're down to 5 now.
Great. Okay, calling agenda item number 22, administrative matters.
Good evening, Chair and Commissioners. Darren Matsumoto, Departmental Staff Executive Assistant on the Liquor Commission. Per discussion last week, we started sending the weekly update yesterday. So we received that via email just to go through some of the topics for personnel. On Tuesday, we conducted an interview for a vacant Auditor 1 position. And moving to operational, just to go over our renewal progress, 265 applications were received, 50 is pending review, 13 recommended for approval, 146 approved pending issuance, 51 are deficient, 1 withdrawn, and 3 not renewed. Also, at HPD's request, Assistant Administrator Hawaii is currently exploring ways to enhance compliance on 2 Lure Street cabarets. So there'll be some discussion involved in that. And then finally, just wanted everyone to mark their calendars. So November 2nd to November 4th, that's going to be our state conference. We've started to work on the agenda, contacting some of our partners as well as some of their government agencies. So more information to come next few months. Welcome for any questions.
Thank you for sending it out by email. Now I have to read it. So going back to HPD's request, what are they specifically asking or wanting to explore?
Well, because I think HPD is aware of the fact that licenses come up for renewal and they've identified 2 cabaret premises on Lure Street that have been problematic and are trying to explore ways that we can participate in maybe perhaps modifying behavior. So that is in play right now. It's a little late in the if I had my druthers, I would have preferred to have started this earlier. But in terms of examples would be a petition for non-renewal, which I'm not going there, or petition to renew subject to conditions and restrictions. Ideally, I mean, I'm even going to attempt similar to what happened with the Modern and White Sands joint stipulation, which is actually my favorite one because it's something that it's a sort of a collaborative effort between the commission and the licensees, what they are willing to agree to in order to address behavioral problems alleged to be occurring related to the licensed premises. So we're starting that now.
So is Chief Neri gonna be working on that? With HPD or?
Actually, it's me
Actually,
with the district major.
And
He gets to learn the process.
Yeah.
For next year, yeah.
so. How many, are there other people? Applying for the auditor one position too?
are other people,
Are there other applicants? Or
it's just that one that so far.
Okay, thank you.
Right, thank you very much.
Thank you. I will entertain a motion to go into executive session.
So moved.
Oh, you have to.
Oh, you want me to read the verbiage?
Feel like it. Doesn't wanna.
Pursuant to the Hawaii revised statute, section 92-4 and subsection 92-5A4 to consult with the board's attorney on questions and issues in a matter pertaining to the board's powers, duties, privileges, immunities, and liabilities and relating to agenda item number 23. I'll entertain a motion to go into an executive session for this purpose.
Second.
Okay, we're in executive session.
It's not you can say so moved if you entertain it, you know.
Okay, we're back where we were discussing with court counsels
With.
discussions that we have also had with external counsel. And what item?
Announcements?
Agenda item number 24, announcements? Anything? Okay, we're adjourned.
Yay.